Hello, everybody. Today we're gonna do another episode of Marmaris podcast. Today with me is
The gay one.
the gay one. His name is Alex. I'm Joe. So I hope you had a wonderful week. I hope you had a wonderful day as well. Today
We're about to ruin that.
probably, but like it's not the
I hope you
point that I was
enjoy.
trying to make. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. So today.
Talking about hair, Lego, and maybe something else. Can't
Yeah,
remember.
we'll see where the conversation goes. So, the title of this episode is Childhood Memories and Adult Problems. You can guess which one is which. Lego is adult problems and hair is childhood memories. No, you know.
She gone bald. That's
I'm
why
going
childhood memories.
grey. I'm going grey by the time I'm 30. Stop it. That's
Oh, I have a friend who's gonna be bald in 2 years, like completely bald.
so. Since we started with hair, shall we continue in hair or just go with Lego?
Hair.
Hair. Okay. So,
Drew is a hairy man.
indeed I am, and it's not really that comfortable. um, I don't want to be just a flesh monkey either. Just saying. I don't want to be just.
I'm really worried about whoever is listening to us right now.
Worried too, but I shouldn't worry as long as we get views. I'm not the one. I'm not bothered. You are. The viewers are the one that are weird. Sorry. Yeah, our viewers are a bit weird if they want to listen to this. If they don't, fair enough. You do you.
Shout out to Luke.
Oh yeah, Luke. Funny dude. He laughed at our first episode in like 2 seconds. So that says
Nice.
something about him or us or both. So, hair. Um, it's weird. Hair on a scientific standpoint or point is just dead cells growing out of your head or arms or ball sack, if you would say so. It's just because cells in your body die, it goes out of your head, your ass, everywhere that it wants to grow. So, why? Why do we decide to grow hair? Why hasn't that just been genetically eradicated? Because it's not like we need it.
I mean, monkey's kind of hairy, and then we were like, you know what? Let's have hair on our head to look good, and that's about it.
Yeah, on our arms, not really useful for anything. It's not like we're gonna be cold. We have clothes for that. On our nutsack and balls and cock, sorry to say, but not useful. It just gets in the way. Legs, no. Anywhere but your head is useless to have hair. Your nose hair, maybe, maybe there, but like as long as it's not sticking out, fine. A beard, I want to grow a beard, but like I'm 17. My parents would not really like. I don't know. I shouldn't really care what my parents think, but like, fuck it. Um, so what are your opinions? I talked a bit too much.
Hair-wise, what am I gonna say? My hair is a bit of a mess. First of all, start. I have, I think, 3 or maybe 4 crowns. It's the crown spot on your head where the hair goes in all directions, normally like at the back at the top. That's
I
if
have a
you
couple.
got short hair. You normally have one or you have a few. But if you've got long hair, you quite often just have it parting at some point.
Yeah, yeah. With long hair, you don't really notice it because that's just the way your hair grows. But like with me, I
You
have
kind of just have a long, yeah, you have a parting instead.
like I have at the back, the top back of my head, I have two on each side, and then at the front, I have on my right side I have it growing up. Like, yeah.
I'm kind of similar to that.
Yeah. By the way, Alex and I look a lot alike. He's just nerdier and has glasses.
Yikes. That's a real insult to me. Moving swiftly onwards away from that bombshell.
Yeah. If you don't know much about hair, if you don't know, I mean, it's fucking strong. Like, one strand of hair, not that tough, but if you just have a bunch of them, it could lift a bunch of weight. I don't know the exact statistics, but I've seen some videos on people.
If this video goes viral, Jer can tape some weights to his hair and lift them.
No, we'll do that with Elliot. That's more fun. But Elliot, a friend of mine, yeah, he just has long, beautiful, luscious hair.
Something like that.
That was not necessary to comment, but
we should have started this podcast off with "Welcome to the Gay Zone" again. I'm sure.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You already started with the gay one, so fair enough.
Yes. 50% gay. Anyway, where were we?
So am I.
Hair?
Hair. Yeah.
I need to get a haircut soon.
I already
done quite short all over. Not like that short, but like sort of half an inch.
Yeah.
And then I get the front longer, and then I get that sweep over instead of fringe.
Yeah. Yeah. What I did when I was younger, I would just get like a military haircut, just short, like.
Oh, same. Yes.
Yeah, but now I'm getting older. I kind of want just to do the side a bit and the back, and then leave it at top, getting a bit shorter, but like not that much. And then yeah, still having hair there, so it's not like you can see my skull through my hair. If you know what that means.
I know somebody who just gets their hair just completely shaved off every couple of months.
Just completely shaved off. He's bald.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not actually going bald. It's just what they do for their hair. They just get it completely taken off.
Yeah.
And then within a couple of months, it's grown back quite a lot already.
Why am I using 10% of my CPU?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't even have any apps open. Like, let's say I closed Firefox. It went up to 13.
Oh dear.
No. Okay.
Hold up. Open like 5 Firefox tabs and you're at negative 1%.
I'm not gonna do that. I want to like stay at 10.
Look, think about this. You closed Firefox, it went up by 3%.
No,
so open Firefox and it goes down by 3%.
No, I think because I opened it and then closed it. Like I opened it, that made it go up. Then I closed it, made it go down again.
Open it.
Yeah, because I like what I usually do is open and then close instead of like on the tab, you know. Well, yeah. During quarantine, like I'm not gonna be talking to the issues. Hair, like, because you can't get a haircut. Everyone can relate to that. So hair grows long. It got over my ears. You couldn't see the top of my ears. It was itchy. Not good. Not good at all.
I need to get a haircut. It's a bit of a sort of bird's nest right now.
Bird's nest. That's one way to
not
describe
as long as
it.
it wasn't either the lockdowns, where I could take the front of my hair and press it to my lips at the top. That's quite long.
Like, I never was able to see my own hair, and then I could just look up and I could look to the front and see my hair. That's how long it got.
I can basically do that right now.
Yeah.
But I do need a haircut.
Oh, yesterday I saw a dude with like really long black hair and then a beard that started orange and then turned black midway through. Like it was at his cheekbones. It was orange or like ginger hair, and then when it grew longer, you saw it turn to black more, just brown black, yeah. So it was a weird sight to see. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Also, ads about those private shaving company ads, like manscaped.com, is just like, I've seen it, know what you're doing. You could just grab some fucking scissors though. You don't have to spend like 40 to 50 bucks on a razor that you're gonna use like twice a month. Because the hair down below doesn't grow very fast. Like, 3 months ago, I shaved it once down there. Now it's at the back, at the level again. This might be a bit inappropriate, but like, I don't care. So yeah, it's just
Coming up next week, we speedrun how fast can you get your podcast demonetized.
that would be a good
Spoilers.
topic.
Anyway, what else are we gonna talk
Uh,
about? Lego.
Yeah, Lego.
Lego is amazing looking.
Lego? Like, I was
It's
not much.
great until it's all over your room and you have to tidy it up.
No, Lego is great to build. In my opinion, I don't really play with my Lego. I build it. And then I just put it in a cupboard and then done. Like, I'm sorry.
True, yes.
I might
You
not
look at
be.
it after that point.
Yeah, I find it an enjoyable sight to see. Like, I now have Lego in just plastic bags because I'm gonna sell it. And then just, I'm gonna put it back in the boxes and then sell it later. Yeah, for now it's just sitting there in plastic bags. And for some point it was in a nice cupboard. It was pretty dusty, but like, who cares? And then at online class, one of my teachers was like, "Hey, show me that cupboard with Lego in it." I'm like, "Okay, I guess." I'm like, "Yeah, that was funny."
So,
Pretty.
my Lego is on a set of shelves above my desk,
Yeah.
so it's you can't see it when I have my webcam on.
Yeah.
What you get to see when I have my webcam on is the messy shelves behind me in my wardrobe.
Yeah. I gotcha. Ah. Well, a friend of my sister's is at the front door delivering like ad papers and such. And it fell. Her bike fell. This is pretty
yes.
funny. I might get spotted, but who cares? She got AirPods
yes.
in.
I have to go get
A job? You lazy fuck?
yes. Well, not to go get a job. I have to go visit a guy at a college and basically be like, right, I asked for a job, so here is my details. I can have the job now.
I asked for a job. Give me job. Yeah.
One of the Darwin College, it is one of the colleges in Cambridge.
Yeah.
Was like, we need people. One of my friends works there, and he said, I get 50 quid if you join. So it's like, heck yeah. And yesterday I emailed the head of catering at Darwin College. I don't know how prestigious of a position that actually is. But anyway, I got a response back saying sometime next week when you're free, please can you bring a whole bunch of like documents and stuff that like your date of birth and whatever, and then basically you've got a job.
By the way,
I get to go be a waiter for £8.91 per hour.
a bunch of money, honestly.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like 8 hours a week. I do like 2 5 till 9 o'clock shifts every week, which means I make like 300 a month.
Well, that means a lot of money you can spend on things you enjoy, like food and food and food and food. Become Nicky Avocado.
can't. I literally can't.
No, you have them. The not being fat
I have the
part.
metabolism of a hummingbird. They have the fastest metabolism out of any animal apart from me.
And I don't have a fast metabolism.
I single-handedly raise the average human metabolism.
Yeah.
I eat about as much as the rest of my family.
Yeah.
And I haven't, and I weigh less than I did exactly a year ago.
Well, I know a really short girl which also has a really high metabolism. She might even compare to yours. Like, I don't know. She ate 1 week of fast food. She lost weight. She
I stayed
lost.
with my grandma for a week and lost weight.
I gained weight. I am now over 80 kilos. That's not really what I want to be,
I'm
but
under
like
50.
I
gained a little bit of weight at Christmas.
I could pick you up, hold you above my head, and then just drop kick you, just on my knee.
I can nearly bench press myself. Nearly.
That's called the push up, mate.
No. Where you push the weight up above you. You lie down on the bench and you push it up. And I think I do 38 kilos as of last week. So I'm getting there.
I can do a push up against the wall with my feet up and then push. Do one push up. It's really tough, but yeah. By the way, we're going completely off topic. Who cares? Lego and hair, not really long topics you can talk about.
No, starting to get us started.
So yeah.
Want to talk of metabolisms?
Yeah.
I'm gonna jerk and talk for a few minutes while I eat an apple.
Okay, I guess. I kind of want to talk about our last episode.
Sure.
At 1 hour into the episode, my headset died, which I talked about during the episode. The audio got really bad compared to what it was. It was already shit, but like, it got way worse. Now, this time, I charged my headphones so they won't run out, and yeah, I'll be good. So that won't happen again. Also, if you're watching this episode and it's your first, go watch the previous one. It's good fun. Just watch till the hour if you don't want to hear crappy audio, and then also, it's also on Spotify. Same name, Marmaris podcast. And we also have a Twitter account, or at least I do. It's called @Marmaris podcast. Same thing. All platforms. We might start an Instagram and maybe a Facebook, that sort of shit. Sorry, a lot of talking, a lot of air, not much space. So, that's just my advertisement for just a little bit. Because I want to get this out to more people, and then just, if you're watching this on YouTube, leave a comment, give us some feedback, or just like, maybe give us a sub, I don't know, on Spotify, maybe, I don't know, share it with a friend. We're not really doing any advertisement, so word to word, mouth to mouth, pretty good advertisement on its own. Yeah, that was the advertisement break, or like bit. Oh. Do you want to talk about like what happened in the past week, like something special or something fun? No? Oh, he's eating an apple.
I'll put the bit of apple I was eating down for a sec. We can talk about what happened in the last week, because I've had some funny stuff happen.
Tell me.
First of all, what we had Tuesday was out of school for lunch. We're eating lunch in a park. Another friend turns up. He sits down About a minute later, he jumps up and he's got bird. He's not bird shit, dog shit on his ass.
On
It
his
did look
ass.
like it. Yes, it looked like he'd pooed himself. It was hilarious.
That does sound pretty funny though.
It was pretty funny. That same day while we were all sitting there, another one of my friends, Matthew, takes the handlebars off Tylo's bike. Just has a set of Allen keys that he gets from nowhere. Just straight up removes Tylo's handlebars.
So it's just you can ride but you can't steer.
You just can't really ride because where are you supposed to hold?
I can ride without my hands, but steering is a whole nother issue then.
Steering, braking, not good.
Well, braking,
The
you just
handlebars
put
were
your
lying
feet
there on
down.
the ground, attached by the cables.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Then on Friday, not Friday. Yeah, it was Friday.
Yesterday, yeah.
Friend was trying to get to school and got hit by a bus. Not a bus, by a van. He's alright. He's got nice bruise on his face. Actually,
He's
this
got
is Elliot.
traumatic
This is Mr.
brain
Long Hair Man.
injury, but like...
Elliot got yeah, he got hit by a woman who tried to pull over, which didn't look where she was going. And then the handlebars on his bike were like twisted round compared to the wheel. So you could cycle on the bike. It's just that you had to have the handlebars massively turned.
you can change that not that hard though. You can just
No. No one. Matthew wasn't there with the Allen keys, so.
no,
I think
but
Tylo, they ended up cycling into town to get it fixed. Tylo on the bike with the wonky handlebars.
wow. But like yeah, like yesterday, I went to like a social Friday event. Well, people just come together that are like lonely as fuck. They don't know what to do with their lives. Like that's the kind of people that would go into. Me and a friend were just helping organize shit. At that evening, I heard I need to do a pub quiz. If you don't know what a pub quiz is, it's just questions that generally people would know or not. Um, I didn't know I was going to do that, and neither did he. It turned out perfectly fine because I'm just a confident motherfucker. I know what I'm doing, even though I don't know. Um, so yeah, in the beginning of the evening, we had a guy come over and just give somewhat of a talk, like a TED talk. He was talking about the subject, um, because it was the week of loneliness. Like, yeah, there's a week for that. Don't know why.
Not allowed to be lonely in any other week. Also, in the news, yesterday was the day of the Republic of China for some reason.
Oh, that's fun. No. So
If you're ever in trouble with the Chinese government, just say Taiwan doesn't exist, lots. You'll be fine.
or just leave.
Taiwan doesn't exist. Taiwan doesn't exist.
No, or just leave pictures of the penguin guy on your house, and then it won't be demolished. Simple.
Yeah, the man in Shanghai left pictures of Xi Jinping all over his house. So then his house couldn't be torn down because then the pictures would have to be torn down.
Yeah, that's what I said. Penguin guy.
How to get better social credit score.
Yeah. So at the Social Friday event, a guy came over and talked to us about how shitty his life was, like how shitty of a life story he had. That's how we would describe it. Because now he's the most positive dude I've ever seen. Like, he's massive. Like, he's just tall. He's a bit chunky, but like he's massively built. And then yeah, his story was like when he was 11, his mother and his two brothers got killed, or just kind of got beat up to the point that they died. And yeah,
Bit of an F.
yeah. So he had no one, lived with his aunt and there and his cousins. couldn't really grow because he couldn't really talk about it because they were all grieving the same thing. Went over to a foster family, lived their happy childhood. Now he's doing presentations, talks, whatever you want to call it, all over the Netherlands because like he would spread his message of positivity. Positivity, yeah.
You
But
can
yeah,
tell Joe is Dutch.
everyone could. I have a massive Dutch accent. I didn't know because I sound pretty normal in my own head.
Just like, I think I sound normal. And I think the people in the north of England sound a bit whack. But that is apparently not the way around it is, according to the people in the north of England.
Yeah. But like, I listen to my own voice in the podcast. I sound more Dutch than I think I do. Like, I never knew this because I don't really listen to myself. This was kind of the first time I actually listened to myself talk English, not Dutch, just English. So I didn't know how much of a Dutch person I was.
Rather.
Yeah. And then I'm like, how could you know I was Dutch? I don't think I sound Dutch, but I do. I sound terribly Dutch.
Your English is better than a lot of English people that I know, so...
My English vocabulary and speaking is good. My accent or my ability to perform an accent, not good at all. I talk in my own way, but like I know how to talk. It is not an issue. But yeah, for most Dutch men and boys and guys, you can hear that they're Dutch because they haven't learned how to perform an accent of some sort. You could attempt a German English accent, but like it wouldn't really sound very pleasant, if I would say. With women, it's less noticeable. The main thing I know is that in my class, the girls in my class, the women, ladies, whatever you want to call, um, they're okay at English, at like knowing words, but when it comes to speaking, and then like publicly speaking, they're not really that good. That's with a lot of people, at least with public speaking. I could perform in front of a crowd of like 10,000 people, no issue. I feel no sense of um,
Embarrassment.
embarrassment, self-consciousness, or fear in sense of like
Makes you wonder why
people.
we've evolved to have those. Like, maybe, just maybe, those are slightly useful traits.
Fear in sense of like, I know I shouldn't mess with a fucking hippo or a lion, but like I'm not afraid to see them in a zoo. Like you see, like I have common sense, if you would say.
Maybe. Have
But
you seen the video of the baby hippo? And there's a man, and he's built a cage out of sort of vertical wooden sticks, and he says, even a baby hippo can be one of the most dangerous animals in the world. And while he's being filmed, in the back of the shot, the hippo just casually walks out the cage into the bit where he's standing.
I've
He
seen
turns
that.
around, sees the baby hippo, and just goes, "Oh my god!" He gets very scared. The
Yeah.
hippo was chilling. It easily escaped. It just casually walked out because the sort of metal, not metal, the sort of wooden fence post like things weren't very
Like close
pushed
together. Yeah, close together. Like I've seen the video and it was like it's funny because like nothing really happens because hippos in zoos, they're not aggressive. Like they're not brought up to be very aggressive because there's no need for them to protect a lot of things because they get fed, they get taken care of. Like, if I were a hippo, I wouldn't worry because, like, you feed me, okay. I don't really need to eat you because I already have food.
Problem with hippos, they're a bit dumb and they have very bad eyesight. So you might be a lion or you might be a car. It's still gonna make sure you're dead, then check again, and then again.
Yeah.
Like giant anteaters.
You mean the ones with the long nose that just they're just giant
Yes.
vacuums?
Basically, they're kind of blind, and occasionally cheetahs are like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna attack it. And the anteater is like, you know, I'm not, and just fucking like batters it. They just kind of start swinging and they get very, very aggressive.
Okay, weird, but fair enough.
To be fair, they can't see very well, so they don't know whether it's a cheetah or whether it's something else. So you just don't disturb them or you're a bit dead.
Are you really dead though?
Yes. Giant anteaters will just... People have died in zoos and so on, or been badly hurt because they've just casually had an artery severed or whatever by them.
Anteaters.
Anteaters, yeah.
Those are
Giant
the
anteaters.
How
The
big
same-
are giant anteaters then?
Like 5 foot?
Yeah, okay, maybe, but like, bro, like, if you see a creature that big, you shouldn't fuck with it.
No, you
Because,
shouldn't, but
like, unless it's literally a skeleton, like, it's just wrapped around in a bit of skin, you shouldn't mess with a creature that is as tall as a small woman.
yes. Let me check the 6 to 8 feet. Never mind. They're large. 1.8 to 2.4 meters for any uneducated people here who don't measure stuff in feet. Duh.
Wow, like 80% of the world uses centimeters and meters. You English and
Feet.
American fucks.
Yeah.
Weird.
Or at least, yeah, Americans. Like, you know what I'm gonna do? Make a recipe. Half an eagle per square Independence Declaration of butter. 3 bullets of sugar.
3 bullets of sugar.
A quarter of a American flag of flour. Half a cup of this. It's like a pinch of that.
A gunshot wound of that.
Exactly.
Yeah. America is weird because, like, oh yeah, we now have a sinkhole the size of a large washing machine. Yeah, and how big is that?
I think it was 6 large washing machines, but yes.
Yeah, or like,
How
oh,
many-
on the
how
road we
many
got a small boulder the size of a big boulder. Like, what is it?
So what is it? Yeah. Small equals large. Smart.
Oh yeah. Also, why? Do you think you? No. We talked about this last episode. Also, fat people. I once saw a video on someone that just went to. He was quite normal. He was just a healthy adult. He did 1 month of just fast food and being a lazy fuck. If he continued that, he would die in like 20 years.
Probably less than.
Yeah.
20 years would guarantee to kill him, but probably even after like a month, their health effects are going to have taken a small permanent toll on his health.
Yeah, that is just. And people. And that was just an experiment. People do that on the regular basis. Oh, that's why people are fat. Oh, yeah, you think. You can cook good food. Like, it doesn't have to be low carbs or low fat or just vegan or vegetarian. No, you can just cook healthy food. Just a bit of vegetables, bit of maybe some potatoes, some meat. So good. But fast food? Hell no. That
No,
is
it's
not
not very
good.
good for you.
No.
You get some fast food that's relatively good for you.
Oh, McDonald's
Things that
now has partnered up with a company is like Go Beyond or something, Go Beyond Meat. Um, they're now making a vegetarian burger.
yeah, but it's still gonna have more calories than a medium-sized cow, and it's still gonna have it's still gonna have zero. It's gonna have as much good cow meat in it as the normal burgers, which is to say none, and just basically still be as bad for you.
You're right. But like the fast food industry is to
Yeah.
say literally killing us,
Yes.
and they're making money of that. So are a lot of companies actually. It's weird. And yeah, um, a police officer hopes you're committing a crime. A doctor hopes you get sick. Um, a plumber hopes you have problems.
An apple a
Um,
day keeps anyone away if you throw it fast enough.
yeah. Um, and then like a lawyer hopes you get into problems. Um, but a burglar, he only wishes you good fortune and bad security. So yeah, so just wish well on the burglars. They wanna have you live a good life, because then eventually they can live a good life. But yeah, it's just oh yeah, this podcast kinda left the conversational thread. Um,
It kind of dropped it, burnt it, and moved on. It's had a whole funeral for that. It's over it.
yeah, we moved on.
Yeah.
We moved on. I bought shoes today. They are fucking fly though. Like I usually have like kind of just decent shoes. Now I bought like really good looking shoes. It like the outfit I'm wearing today doesn't really fucking match it, but like I could wear some nice clothes with those shoes. I would look fly as fuck. I would
Some
have
quite nice
drip.
trainers around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. I can't remember what brand they are, but white sole that's still relatively bright white, even though I've gone through mud and so on quite a lot.
Yeah.
And then a black that fades to dark red, sort of all fabric over the top. They look sort of rather smart. And I have a pair of black boots I got recently.
Yeah.
Go over your ankle slightly.
Yeah.
Quite nice for relative smartness.
Those shoes are completely leather, which make and they're kind of shiny, which is I never had shiny shoes, and now I can appreciate how good looking they are. Like I don't really do anything with clothes, but shoes are one thing I do care about. I wanna now I really wanna look good with shoes. Like my whole outfit, I
Well,
don't really care about that. I want to feel comfortable. But shoes are like, they can be comfortable and look good at the same time.
mm.
Like,
The thing with me is t-shirts. It's not that I care about them looking good, it's the opposite. I will literally wear any t-shirt that's not too small to me. It has to not be for a fat person.
XXXXXXL.
Yeah, it can't be for a fat person. It can't have too much extra fabric, but it can be long. It can be really sort of hanging off my shoulders and so on. Just be completely fine.
Yeah.
Jeans, it's nice that they fit, because if they fit properly, I can go running in them or whatever.
Yeah.
But I need to go into town and buy some sort of sports clothes because I basically just about grown out of my current set of them.
Yeah. Like, clothes-wise, I have so many fucking t-shirts, and I bought a couple, like, trousers in English, um, just because pants are underwear, and then underwear means something else. I don't know. English is weird. American English makes a little bit more sense, but also doesn't really make a lot more sense. Australian English,
Fair
it
enough.
might make more sense than either one of them. Because chips are chips and chips are chips. So you got fries and you got crisps in the English version. In Australian, they're just chips. Because,
Fries and crisps. We have chips and crisps. They're very different.
yeah, but in Australian, they don't really make a difference. Because it's just that. It's fried potato. It's fried potato. One is warm, one is cold. Again.
Yeah, but one is like
one is
has,
triangle
one is crispy
figure.
and the other is crispy but bigger.
Which one are you talking about then?
Chips are different to crisps. There's quite a big difference.
Yes, they're both potato. They're both fried. No difference. Maybe shape, but taste not at all.
I say you don't buy packets of chips, but you really do.
You do. You gotta prepare them first, but like you do.
You won't eat chips with a packed lunch. That's true. You'll eat crisps. You won't eat chips.
With lunch, yeah,
crisps
maybe.
Crisps would be for with sandwiches or whatever. Chips wouldn't be. Chips would be with like chips would be eaten warm.
Crisps are snacks in your case, and chips are dinner or like
chips
warm
are
meals.
Meal. Could be a snack, basically. They could start you a snack, but
yeah, but that's like your 5th snack a day if you're a fat person.
It's like my 5th snack a day if you're me.
you can compensate for that. You don't need to do shit to get that done. I don't know, like metabolism is weird. Why am I going back on top of topic? Let's not.
We've gone off topic, then we've kind of done a loop and got back to where we were off topic.
Yeah.
It sounds good to me. No, my mum keeps cooking like 10 portions worth of food. She'd be like, so that's it. Maybe not. Something between 8 and 10. Enough.
I would eat 5 of those portions in one meal. I can eat big.
Yeah, enough that when there were only 4 of us in the family, it was 2 meals. Now there's
you got
5.
No.
My sister doesn't eat that much, but it's only ever 1 meal. Normally it's 1 meal, and then I'm still gonna have some fruit or whatever afterwards.
Oh well, we just have avocados instead of fruit.
Avocados are fruit. They are fruit.
No, I'm just saying we just have avocados instead of fruit.
Why?
Because my mother. I don't buy fruit.
Apples are great, though, I've got to say.
Apples are pretty good, though.
Unless they're soft. If they're crunchy, they're really nice.
If they're like
soft when you peel them, then you peel them.
Yeah,
they're good.
It doesn't really matter as long as they're like kind of nice on the inside. On the outside, I don't really care. I just bite through it.
Yeah. They don't have to look particularly good or whatever.
Oh,
they're actually crunchy as you take a good bite of them.
At my work, they usually have the most perfect red apples. You can see it's completely red. It looks and tastes delicious. Oh, that's so good.
The apples you can get in local supermarkets or whatever. Normally the small apples are really crunchy and nice, and the big ones are a bit mushy and there.
Like,
You kind of you choose between actually eating like an apple's worth of food
yeah,
or having it taste nice, but you've eaten like 2 bites.
yeah. Like, um, at I've seen like apples that are kind of like you can take 20 bites of them and then be done, and then there's apples that I can stick in my mouth and just eat without like it's so small.
Yes,
Like it just hop. It wouldn't taste nice, but like I take like 5 bites and I'm done, like that.
exactly. Yeah.
That's not good apples though.
I have a friend who sometimes just eats apples, like seeds and all.
Just whole.
Yeah, apart from the stalk, he'll just sort of twist it and pull the stalk off, and then he'll eat the rest.
Ah, if you eat an
Sometimes
apple
he eats the
normally,
apple from the top down.
what a psychopath! What a fucking psychopath!
This is the same person who we're in the middle of a conversation. He goes, "You know, I once ate deer shit." No, and we were like, "When?" And then he said, and I quote, "The most recent time was when I was 10." 10.
And how old is he now?
16.
It's pretty recent though.
It's the most recent time.
It
There was more than one time.
doesn't need to be, but like it implies
No,
to.
that means there's more than one time. No,
Yeah,
that's the. Oh,
it implies. It doesn't. It doesn't state that it is more than one. Um, about this like podcast, I had an idea just to give this the episodes like an anime approach. It's just episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4, episode 5 until like whenever we're done. But
season
no,
2.
whenever season 2, and then we just I don't know
We
what
take
we're
a
gonna do.
break while we prep for season 2, which is just us taking a couple of weeks off or whatever, and then we come back to the definitely not improvised script turns page over.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't have any paper near me currently to pretend to rustle. So
Oh, I
you're
have
gonna
paper.
have to take my word that I'm not making it up, because I definitely wouldn't ever lie. Definitely.
I'm just reading through the script, you know, just casually. I don't know if that's gonna pick it up, but like, that was me ruffling through some paper.
I heard it slightly.
Yeah, well, um, but now
Can I
almost
just
at,
interrupt and say the weather is really bad outside and it's annoying?
well, to me it's not bad, it's just grey. And, yeah.
Yeah, but British people, grey is like an insult. That's bad weather, grey. For some reason, we always expect it to be sunny. Like,
That's British weather for
Britain
you.
is the land of grey.
Yeah, we're almost at an hour now, so
Well, almost an hour. Coming with 50 minutes, I think, about.
yeah, but like, do you wanna kind of like run it
Wrap it
down,
up?
wrap it up? Yeah, just we've
Wrap
talked
it
about.
down.
Sorry, I forgot the words. That happens, okay? I'm not that smart. Saying I'm smart at all is an insult to me, but like,
It's an insult to smart people.
both.
Stretch.
But like, I think we should like.
We can end this off here if
Yeah.
anyone's got.
So, just one last advertisement bit. We got a first episode on YouTube, Spotify, and we got a Twitter account. They're all named Marmaris Podcast. So, if you want to,
find them,
if
follow them, leave some feedback.
yeah, that
It's
would be
really
really
ominous
appreciated.
when we have a comment count that's less than 10% of our views.
Well, it's just there are 2 comments right now, and on our previous video, 26 people have watched at least 1 second of it. 2 people have commented, It's not really that great.
Exactly.
And we don't even have any likes.
Nice.
Well, I liked it once, but like
Do we have any dislikes though?
no.
Infinite like ratio.
I hope nobody's gonna dislike this episode.
Better not.
Probably, Alex, probably you are gonna just dislike it out of spite.
Yes.
Alright. So, this was our podcast. I hope you enjoy and have a good day.
Enjoy. Have a good day.